So a few days ago, this came in the mail for me right here. This is my B&H catalog. Immediately got a text from my wife when she went and checked the mail. She sends me a picture of the catalog that she just brought in from the mail and says, "I see the devil is working overtime today." Little did she know that I had just confirmed the purchase of what's in this box right here. I'm not going to waste a lot of time going through this. You guys already know what it is. We're going to rip it open. I'm going to show you guys right now, as I hook this up, what I get out of it. Let's get in there. I just love getting packages from B&H and shopping on their site. It's very dangerous. If you haven't had a chance, go ahead and check out the video. I'll put a link to it right here. When we were recently in New York City, and I actually went to B&H Photo, that place was incredible. I could have just taken a vacation to go there. So what we have here, the Rode Wireless Go. Compact wireless microphone system. Just been really curious about this. One of the problems I have doing a lot of my vlogs is using the shotgun mic that I've got on here now. And it does a really good job, but sometimes I want to turn the camera and face the other way. It doesn't work for me. And more importantly than that, I've been doing a lot of vlogging lately with the Dji Osmo Pocket. I'm going to get my Osmo Pocket out and show you the setup, how I have been using it, and how I think this can make it even a little bit better and a little cooler. So let's go ahead and try that. So just real quick, I want to show you guys how I've been vlogging with my Osmo Pocket. This is the Osmo Pocket, and this is how I work with it. I've got the 3.5mm audio adapter and then this Saramonic XM1. So this, for vlogging, works pretty good. You hold it out like so. I can talk to camera and I can vlog pretty well with it. It does a nice job. Pretty compact and small. When I'm ready to shut it down, finish it, I just do this. I either use my gimbal protector or put it back in the case, and this is it. That's all I need for vlogging, this little thing. So one of the downfalls to this is the Osmo Pocket's kind of a tight shot with about a 26mm equivalent, so I really like to stretch it out there, or even put it on a little bit of a tripod and stretch it a little further so I get a wider shot. Well, the further you get away with this, the poorer the sound quality, and it starts picking up a lot of extra noise that I really don't want to pick up. So I'm hoping I can solve that with these new microphones. Okay, first impressions, just got them out of the box here. Really tiny. That's what I was hoping for. This is the receiver unit that will plug into the camera, and this is the transmitter. It's got the little built-in microphone right on top there. So we'll see how this thing works. So satisfying to do this. I love it. So hopefully there's some battery in this. It's got one bar. Turned on that one. Got anything? There we go. Turn that one on, and wow, that was like instantly paired, and I can see the audio levels on here. It's like paired instantly. This is what we've got the setup here. I've got this just hooked on there. I've got the microphone right here, and let's switch over to the Osmo Pocket and see what we've got. So how's the audio here on my Osmo Pocket? One thing is really cool with this is that I can see my levels. I can tell that I'm recording well, and the indicator for the Osmo shows that I've got good audio. It's pretty good, I hope. Let's see, we'll get a test of the audio on this. What I'm also going to do is I'm going to test on my M50 here and see how the audio works on that. So let's go ahead and do that as well. Okay, now we're using the Rode Wireless Go on top of my M50. One of the things that I really like about this is it's just a much smaller footprint. I've mentioned before, when you have something like this on top of your camera, even though this is a relatively small shotgun microphone, like this would be better, but when you add the windmuff, it really draws a lot of attention. I get a lot of questions, a lot of people looking at me. I think with this, it's just going to draw less attention. The main thing is now we've got to look and see. Look and see? How do we look and see how the audio is? Take a listen and hear how the audio is. I made no adjustments to the actual Wireless Go. I was so excited, I just basically turned it on. And this is what you get when you turn it on. There's some information in here telling you how to operate it, but ain't nobody got time for that. One of the things that I've heard criticized about this is allegedly these little things don't stay on very well. So let's see, this could be a problem. I don't know if that affects sound quality or anything. I mean, gotta figure out how I would use it with this. I don't even know if I have to use this on there. So one of the ways I was thinking of using the new Rode Wireless Go system was just like this. I have it hooked on my backpack here. I've got the little wind muff on, and I can walk around the parks. I usually have this backpack on, and if I want to turn the camera and face it the other way, I'm still able to get video and audio without constantly spinning around my my shotgun mic. I spin it toward me, and I got to remember to spin it back. It draws so much attention. Maybe this will work. Let's jump in, check out this audio. I will then charge these for a little bit, and then come back and tell you what I thought of the audio and just wrap this up. All right, doing a quick audio test out here with the Osmo Pocket. How is this thing working? Ooh, bugs flying into me. Crazy. So I've got the Osmo Pocket here. I've got my Rode Wireless Go attached to it. I've got it on the highest setting, so I guess it's going to be the loudest right now. I definitely feel like I'm going to get better audio. It's a little bit windy. When I first walked out, it was real windy. That's why I started recording. It's kind of windy now. I don't have the wind muff on. I've just got it attached here with no wind muff, so I wonder how the wind sound is going to be on this. I'm walking right into a lot of wind right now. Now I'm going to mess with the audio level here. We're down to the lowest possible setting now. So how did this affect the audio? I'm at the lowest setting. The wind's died down here briefly, and I'm on the lowest setting. To that middle setting now. Now we're on the middle setting. How does this sound? So this is going to give you a lot more freedom. If you're someone who uses the Osmo Pocket, this is definitely going to give you a little more freedom. I just connected it right here to the actual adapter, and we'll see how that works. Another option, you could always get one of those cold shoe mounts, and you could hook it into the cold shoe mount on the side for the receiver here. Either one would probably work. And I'm going to finish up by going back to the highest setting. I think this is probably, it's been my experience with the Osmo Pocket that the audio is really low out of this thing with every microphone I've hooked to it. I always bump everything up on most of the microphones I've used with this. I have to bump them up a little bit. So let's go back inside, have a listen to this audio, and see what we've got. Hopefully it's really good. Man, it's windy. I went inside and listened to the audio with the wind. I'm not happy with it, so I got this wind muff on here, and I want to see if it helps. Now I'm walking into the same wind I was walking into before, and it's blowing good. I don't know if you can see the trees moving behind me. It's blowing good here. Like I'm walking right into wind. I'll be shocked if I don't hear it this time. So I wasn't happy with how it works without this wind muff. So the wind muff is a must-have if you're going to be outside in the wind. It doesn't stay on. Like it was hard for me. Every time I put the wind muff on, it seemed like it was going to stay on briefly. And then when I would clip this thing onto my shirt, it would fall off. Rode, I know you're probably not watching or listening to me. If you are, you got to fix this problem. This is the only problem. I'm going to try and come up with some sort of solution, maybe like a rubber band or something around this thing, as long as it doesn't cover the microphone, maybe kind of on the edge. I'm going to have to figure something out. It's going to have the windscreen on it. It's just a matter of how am I going to make this work, because the audio is far superior. Also, I felt that it was better in the highest setting on on the Rode Go. I felt the highest setting was the best with the Osmo Pocket. For me, I felt like it was really low when I had it on the middle. The lowest setting was really low. The middle setting was probably okay, but the highest setting I think is probably where I need to go with this device. The DJI Osmo Pocket's microphone all the way up as well. So both of them are all the way up to get the audio you're hearing right now. Fix this wind muff, figure something out. I'll buy another one if I have to, Rode. If you can make a better replacement, that's all. Or hey, third-party companies, Polar Pro, all these guys that make the great filters and everything for the Osmo Pocket, make something to fix this. You got it perfect. This thing's awesome. I brought it outside to do a quick vlogging test here with the M50 and see how this works. On the M50, I have to definitely bring down the decibels on this to that middle one for sure. I think on the Osmo Pocket, I'll probably keep it on the highest setting, but on the M50, it's gonna have to probably be in the middle. I don't have a tripod or anything, I'm just hand holding the camera. Does it sound pretty good, pretty bad? Hopefully pretty good, I'm hoping. I'm sure it's gonna be better than the shotgun mic, especially right now in this wind. I don't have the little wind muff on it because it keeps falling off. Here's the best part. Summer, what you doing? See, she's out here playing with her ball. She's very camera shy, she hates the camera. But see, now I don't have to swing around. I can still get the same audio I was getting before. Pretty freaking awesome, isn't it? One thing I may have to get used to, because I've never had a powered microphone, all the microphones I've used have always been powered by the camera, is remembering to turn this on or turn it off. So that's just gonna be one extra step. Right now it feels very cumbersome, kind of like when I first started using all the manual settings on the camera. But once I got used to it, it's like automatic. And I feel like that's gonna be a new thing to get used to. I'm probably gonna screw up and either not record audio or kill the battery on this because I'm gonna forget to turn it off. That's one thing that I think definitely is going to take a little bit of getting used to. Maybe if Rode comes out with a version 2 or a firmware update on this, it would be really cool if it turned off when you turned off the camera. That's asking a lot. Okay, so what's the verdict with this guy? 100% improvement over what I had before. The shotgun mic, My Movo shotgun mic has served me well, and I don't think I'll be getting rid of it anytime soon. I still think it'll have a purpose. It might even work with this in certain circumstances. However, for just easy use, this is awesome. This thing is incredible. Transmitter, I pushed the button, turned it on. The receiver, I pushed the button, turned it on, plugged it into my camera, and it just worked. They paired with each other. Everything just worked flawlessly. The settings are very simple. I figured them out without any instructions in a matter of a couple of minutes. I played with it a little bit, listened to some of the audio that I recorded, made a couple of minor adjustments, and I think I'm going to get pretty good audio. It'll only get better as I get better with using this. The one flaw I've already said is the wind muff. No reason to continue to beat a dead horse on that. If you're looking to potentially jump into wireless microphones, the Rode Wireless Go is definitely a good starting point. I'm very happy with this purchase. I think it's great. It'll only get better from here. It gives me a lot more creative freedom. Definitely a good purchase, and I highly recommend it to somebody who's just getting started out and not like super technical with the audio. This thing's gonna work great for you. As always, thanks so much for watching. If you liked what you saw or you found it useful, hit that subscribe button. And if you have any suggestions on how I can make this Wireless Go work better, or you have some other solutions out there, share them with everybody in the comments. Thanks for watching. See you next time. Bye.